Hey everybody, we are the Euros. As you guys all may or may not know, my name is Daniel and this is my wife.
Carla. I have to introduce myself now?
Yeah, girl. Getting right into it, last year in February, I got sick with COVID. Summed this all up because we've spoken about it so many times.
And it's a lot.
It is a lot. I got sick, very ill. I was hospitalized for 3 months, almost died. My wife was fighting for my life and spirit and with the doctors. I lost a lot of function in my body, gained it all back. The only thing that has yet to come back are my kidneys, which is kind of what this video is mainly about. But we wanted to give just like maybe a few updates and then get to the point of this video.
If you're watching this, you might already know our story, but if you don't, we always link our podcast down below. In our very first episode on the podcast, we talk about our story with all the details and all the stuff that I'm nosy and I want to know when people post things like this. I want to know all the details.
And then the YouTube channel too, so.
Yeah, the YouTube channel, we're always sharing updates on there as well.
Yeah.
So then Daniel, we went together to the Transplant Institute and they wanted him to lose some weight, which he did an amazing job losing that weight. He lost 40 pounds, and then after surgery he's lost even more. So overall he's lost so much weight. But unfortunately we went back in July and that was our second appointment. They did the full evaluation this time, which was really exciting because it was a step closer.
We went in very hopeful.
Yeah, we have a whole video about that experience and I try to bring you along as much as I could, and then we sit down for a few minutes and explain everything to you. So it'll be linked down below. And then there might be, 1 to 2 more procedures that I might need to undergo in order to get on the list. And not only that, but that also means that with those 2 procedures will come a lot of health side effects. Not anything too detrimental, maybe short to, how do you say that? Because not long term, what's in between short and long? Just in the interim, I guess.
Yeah, like maybe a few months, of a process that I might have to undergo, and very stressful, especially since my health is not what it used to be, if we're being honest.
We're actually going to be starting a second GoFundMe.
Yes. Last
year, we raised so much money, which helped with medical expenses. And the GoFundMe that we had, in case you find our older GoFundMe under my name or Daniel's name, that GoFundMe was a huge success and we are so grateful from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
Talk about some of the experience with the first one, because it was...
Girl, I don't know. I was in a coma. The blessing that we received was absolutely ridiculous.
Even people that were acquaintances or old classmates and stuff like that.
We didn't really know too well.
That I hadn't seen or spoken to in years were reaching out to me and sending personal messages to me. And the really cool thing was that we set a certain goal in the GoFundMe and we surpassed it. Now the number of the GoFundMe would say that we only made it 60% of the way, but most of the donations actually came to us personally. People that visited us, people that visited us at church, people that we would go to church and shake someone's hand that, because we ended up visiting his mom's church as well, to see old friends.
That was my church for 15 years, so I had to go and see my family.
And people would shake hands with us and leave money in our hands, and we'd be like...
It was really sweet.
It was just how the people of God came behind us was supernatural. It was amazing. So we've decided to start a second GoFundMe. We know we have people that kind of express from time to time that they want to, they're praying for us, and I know there's people that would want to do more, and so we decided to open a GoFundMe again. This time, this one's gonna help pay for multiple things.
Yes, there's also equipment.
Yes, are you okay with sharing?
That I need, if you want to, yeah.
Okay, so one of the things that we know this GoFundMe is gonna help us towards is, of course, medical debt, like Daniel said.
Yeah.
We have a few debts here and there, and we really want to be able to pay those off so he can continue to receive care. That's just the way it is. Funny enough, Daniel has 2 insurances and they still won't cover everything.
Yeah, it's tough.
And on one of the insurances, he's actually on a platinum plan, so you can imagine the premium that we pay for that. And thankfully God has provided so that we are able to afford that, but it still doesn't cover everything. So welcome to our lovely healthcare system. Am I allowed to say that?
Says the nurse.
But you might see Daniel, strong and things like that, but dialysis is a kicker. Like it kicks butt no matter what kind of dialysis you do.
It's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about
that. Dialysis is really draining, especially the type of dialysis that I'm on is not as taxing on the body. So whatever you guys can help with, we would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, so the link to the GoFundMe will be down below. We will keep everyone as updated as we can on Daniel's conditions.
Yes.
If we surpass the goal, that's amazing. We have, trust me, we have definitely medical bills and things that we can put all of that money towards, and it will be such a huge blessing. Do not feel like you have to give $200, $300, $400. Like, you don't have to give large amounts. It's literally whatever anyone can. We know that times are tough for so many people.
Yes.
We're not the only ones, and so whatever you can bless us with will be helpful.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, so it'll be linked down below. Like I said, we'll link it in our social medias, and it'll also be linked in the Euros, like Combos with the Euros. So that's our podcast, Instagram, and then also my Instagram.
Yes, thank you guys so much, and be blessed. Bye.
Bye.